Hello, welcome in. I'll have you hold this. What's your name?
Alexis.
Alexis, how old are you?
I'm 28.
28. And what do you do?
I'm a licensed nail technician, so I do nails and feet.
Okay. And what do you look for in a man?
What's going on, y'all? We back at it again with another video. Let's make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get right into it.
I like tall men, intelligent men. I like men who have ambition, who like to travel. So I'm looking for a best friend. So
Okay.
yeah,
All
Pop.
right. And now, what do you like to do for fun?
I like to travel.
Popping off
I
rip.
going
I ain't
to
your
the
best
islands.
friend,
I'm
shorty.
from Jamaica, so I like to go back home. I like to go back home often. I like to eat, so I like trying new foods. I like good ambiance. I like elevated experiences. So just some of those
Okay.
things, yeah.
All right. And now, so what are some of your deal breakers when it comes to a man?
Main deal breakers, kids. I don't have any, so I can't really date a man with kids.
Okay.
So unfortunately, that's one of my deal breakers.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
Okay.
Let's go on over there and see what's going on.
All right.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hello, I'm Prince and I'm 26.
And Prince, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I got two beautiful babies that I'm, very proud of, so for sure.
I understand. It's no hate to people with kids. I just feel like I used to do that in the past, and it didn't
Right.
work well for me.
Right.
So I know you're probably a great father, so it's nothing personal.
That
You're
part.
handsome, so yeah.
Appreciate it.
Okay, and now Prince, why did you have your balloon unpopped prior to her stating that the kids were a deal breaker?
To be real, I really wanted to hear what she had to say and kind of get an idea of what kind of person she is. I didn't want to be shallow and just pop it because, she may not be normally what I'm into. I kind of wanted to hear her out and see, if she had any depth, what she's about.
Are you not into dark skinned girls? Like, why did you
Nah,
say that? You said
it's
it a
not.
little weird.
Just because he said you're not his type doesn't. Why do you jump immediately to skin color? Like, he can like dark skins, but slim dark skins. What if he likes girls really skinny, but they're dark skinned? Like, you're just not his type. You don't got to take offense to it or bring in skin color and race and all this other stuff. Like, that has nothing to do with this, shorty.
Weird.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, it's not. Chocolate is beautiful.
She said that's weird.
It's more so
It's not
just,
weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's just not what I normally go after.
Okay. I respect it.
And is he your type?
Yeah, he's handsome. Yeah, if he didn't have the two kids, I think I would go for him. But yeah, unfortunately, I just don't have any. So that's just one of the main things for me. But he's handsome. I'll give him a
Appreciate
chance.
you.
Thank you. Okay, so we still do have quite a few unpopped balloons. Did you go ahead and did you have a question to go ahead and ask the guys to help us narrow it down?
Ooh, okay, that's a lot of balloons.
Yes.
Let's see. Maybe one of the questions I would ask is, what are some of the traits that they're looking for in a woman? Like, I'm a very strong woman, so I like to take the lead sometimes. But
What does that mean? Strong woman, you like to take the lead. Do you want your man to be a leader and an alpha or not? What that comes with when you have that caliber of man, he's just going to tell you to shut up. And it's his way or the highway. Like, a lot of the times, you rarely find an alpha that works on himself. And I'm talking about like top tier people, top 1%, 5%, who's going to let you lead. Like, he might take your opinion on some things, like heavily consider your opinion, but he's not going to let you lead nothing. Like, you got with him so he can lead you, you know what I mean?
I like to work with a guy that's, willing to work with my flow. So not necessarily modern, but not super traditional.
Okay.
That is modern. If a woman wants to lead, that's modern. Like, let's just call it for what it is. Everyone knows what traditional is. So it's like you can't say it's not that, and it's exactly the opposite of traditional. You know what I mean? There's no hybrid. There's no none of that. It's one side of the fence or the other. You guys can work well together. You know what I mean?
Now, when you say take the lead,
My
what do you
opinion,
mean by
let
that?
me know what you guys
I
think
want
below.
someone that is not afraid to do things that are outside of the box, out of society's norms. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be completely invested in that relationship and them to do the same thing. So, like, I don't want to feel like if we do have kids, I'm the only one doing the child rearing, you know?
Okay.
I want it to be a contorted effort, like, together. So,
Cool.
yeah.
So your question was, what
You
do they
gonna
look
do
for in a
most of it,
woman?
I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit.
Let's start right over here. Your name, age,
Gotta
and
go
the
get
answer to
this
her
chili.
question.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. And respect.
Dang. My opinion, not hating on the brother, but don't ever wear running shoes when you're wearing, it looks like slacks and a nice fitted tee. Like, I ain't no fashion guru or none of that, but come on, brother. Gotta do a little better.
Just respect?
Some black loafers,
Okay, so you want
brown
someone
loafers.
to respect you, you need
know
to
what I
respect
mean?
them.
Yeah.
So like your boundaries?
What are my boundaries?
Yeah, like
This
you want
fool
someone to
got running
respect your boundaries or
shoes.
just respect you as a person?
Well, more so like, treat someone like you'll treat your father.
Pause. I keep talking. If someone respects you as a person, they respect your boundaries. Like, stop the word salad. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, as respect.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to be, like, overbearing or nothing, but, like, if you're going
Okay.
to disrespect I'm not going to disrespect any woman, period.
Okay.
But just respect in the whole.
Okay. Understand. Okay.
Okay, let's go over to our next guy. If we can have your name and age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Marcus, 29. Somebody who's patient and understanding.
Those are good traits. I think those are amazing to have.
I need those.
Yeah. I'm going to need someone that has a lot of patience. So
Okay, me too.
okay, so that's good. I like that. Okay.
Your name, age, and the answer to your question.
How you doing? I'm Connor. I'm 27.
Okay.
There's a lot that I want in a woman, but one of the main things is vision and the ability to push someone's vision or push your own vision, because it's very easy, just to be lost in the minutia of life. So you got to know where you're going.
Are you looking for a supporting character for your life? Like the woman that you're looking for to support your goals and dreams?
That's what all men want. That's what literally, I'm not biblical or nothing like that, but it says Eve was made for Adam. Adam wasn't made for Eve. So it's like your role as a wife is to be a supporting character, you know what I mean, in the support role. Whether the man has a dream, goals, ambition, starts business, wants to do whatever, like you're just there to help and support him and make him the best version of him through support. Personally, what I look for in a woman is accountability. Like if you're able to be grown enough and take accountability and say like, oh yeah, I did this, my fault, my bad. That's crazy. Like that's something that's like you never see nowadays. Let me know what you guys look for in a woman, or if you're a woman, let me know what you look for in a man. Let's get back to it.
Dreams?
Well, in my understanding of relationships, support should be mutual.
Okay.
So if she has her own dreams and I have my own, we're supporting each other.
For sure.
Nice. I like that. Okay.
For sure.
All right, your name,
100%.
age, and the answer to your question.
My name is Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. Honestly, I'm looking for someone that's ambitious, someone that can match my ambition. I'm very, very ambitious. So
Okay.
I just need you to match that with me. And then also, you have to be kind. And that's not just to me. That's to like anybody. It can be someone on the street. If I see you disrespect them, it's gonna make me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna really ride
Yeah,
with that.
so not the Kanye type of vibe. You want
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
that's
no,
okay. I
definitely,
like
yeah,
that.
definitely. I'm big on respect. Yes.
I love that. Okay, nice. Me too.
All right, we'll be back for you.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, your name, age, and the answer to your question.
Hi, I'm Styles. I'm 33, and what am I looking for in a woman? Someone that is willing to grow beyond just what they're comfortable with, but into some new realms, because where I am now is not where I plan on stopping. And I
Okay.
need that person to come with me and be like, yeah,
Okay.
I'm meeting you here, but we elevating.
Okay. All right, I'm a little iffy on that, but okay.
Why are we iffy?
I'm just a little iffy because, potential is something that I used to date before, and I'm very big on making sure that of course you want to build, but a lot of the times I was dating men that were in that potential stage, and they couldn't seem to get out of it. So that's my only thing, but I'm not going to, I didn't want to judge him, but that was my only thing, yeah.
Why we end up popping?
The honest reason is because I don't want somebody that's scared of my potential.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's going to meet me here and they see what I can do and they're excited for that with me. And if they're not ready for that, then they're honest with themselves.
I understand. I respect it.
Cool, thank you. All right, your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
Yeah, my name is Henri. I'm 24. What I look for in a woman is emotionally mature and passionate. Just like whatever, like her main ambition is. Like she shows that passion as much as I show the passion for life, and just also gratitude. Yeah. So,
I do have a question because you're like 4 years younger than me. Have you dated women outside of like that bracket? Like, have you talked to someone older?
I have, yeah.
And has been a good thing for you, easy thing for you dating older women? I'm like older, but I'm 4 years older. You're like a baby to me. You're younger than
Let's relax. 4 years old is not that big of a gap. To call him a baby is crazy. Y'all would have been in high school at the same time. Like, let's be for real. Like, y'all grew up with the same stuff. It's not like y'all a whole different generation, shorty. Let's relax.
No, I get that a lot, but it's just one of those things where, age is just a number when when you, especially when you're around my age or whatever. But Yeah, I mean, it was cool, whatever. It was cool. Just, I feel like older women could be a bit controlling because it just feel like I'm older, so I know better. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? It was definitely an adventure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Now,
Yeah.
have you dated younger?
No, I typically do not date younger. My youngest brother is like 25, so anything younger than that, I get a little weary. I get a little scared. So I do like older men, but I'm open. If he's mature
Pop
enough.
that balloon, player.
I think that's something that I could do, even if you don't have no kids. So that's
Absolutely.
okay.
All right, let's go over here. Your name, age, and what do you look for in a woman?
I'm Isaac. I'm 28. I'm looking for a godly woman, a woman that loves going to the gym, a woman that's self-aware, knows how to hold herself accountable, someone who's committed to becoming the best version of themselves. So.
I like that. No notes.
All right. Okay, so let me go ahead and have you eliminate one of the guys
Okay.
based off of what you've heard, and then we're going to go over to some of those pop balloons.
Okay. I gotta pick.
Yes. Go ahead, grab it.
All right. I'm
Cool.
sorry.
Made you walk all the way back.
See,
Only
young
because
me.
of the age. I'm so sorry, my love.
I told you,
Okay,
player,
so
you
it's
should have
'cause of the
popped
age?
it.
Just because of the age.
Okay.
Apart from that, I probably would have given him a chance, but I'm at a stage now where I do need someone around my age.
Okay,
Yeah.
got
So
it.
That's the only.
So let's backtrack over
Yeah,
here.
let's backtrack.
We can have your name, age, and why you ended up popping your balloon.
My name Rico. I'm 24, and it's kind of like the age thing. Just listen to how you talk. Like, I take lead. I'm
Controlling.
big on wordplay. Like, as a woman, I feel like if you know your role and trust your man leadership, you wouldn't worry about taking no lead.
Yeah.
So it's an older woman thing.
Yup.
So I kind of understand.
Yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Yeah,
You
everything
see-
is different.
It's exactly what I was saying earlier. The man should be in the leadership position, and you as a female should have good enough judgment to trust yourself that you're gonna pick the right man to lead you. Like, you wouldn't want to be in the lead. You're like, my man got it, I'm good. Like, I don't need to do nothing. Like, I just want to kick my feet up and sit pretty. If you want to help, that's cool. But exactly what she said. She's a little bit older. She's a little bit controlling. She said she's strong, wants to take lead, all that extra stuff. So it's like she don't get her way, she probably gonna start spazzing on you.
For everybody. So I understand that that's a little bit intimidating for men, having a strong personality, but I don't plan on dying.
It's not
with that back.
intimidating.
Yep, exactly. So I don't mean to keep pausing, but it's not intimidating. Like, you guys don't intimidate men. Just because we don't agree with certain things and don't like things doesn't mean we're intimidated by it. It's just the fact of knowing your role. No one wants to have to fight for leadership in a relationship. Like, most men don't have to compete with their woman to see who's more alpha or who's stronger or who leads better. Like, that's not what it should be.
Dating is just it's
okay.
all about knowing your role as a man. I know my role as a man.
For sure.
I'm not intimidated by no woman, but she just got to know her role. If you the woman, you the woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can respect it.
Thank you.
All right, let's go over here. So why did we end up popping our balloon?
My name's Keyshawn. They call me Key. I'm 26. I popped my balloon because I was thinking really hard about it. You said potential. And for me, I got it out the mud. And it was a point where I didn't, have no potential if you saw it on paper. So
Yeah.
for me, it's like, if you would have met me a few years ago and we was a little bit younger, that means you wouldn't mess with me. So that's why
I probably wouldn't. I'm sorry.
No,
You
I
have
don't
great
know.
teeth, by the way. I'm
Thank
going
you
to
so much.
compliment
Thank
you
you
on
so
that.
much. I
But
appreciate that.
yeah, I think potential is a very tricky thing. Some people don't get out of that. So it's hard to give someone a chance because you could believe in them, but if they don't believe in themselves, you're stuck with years and years trying to build it to that person. So
No,
I'm kind of
leave.
past that potential stage. I'm
No,
looking
definitely.
for someone more just established.
Yeah, and I
but
understand
respect
that.
it.
I understand that. But for me, it was just like, let's say if I'm talking to somebody and I just feel like they could be better, I always want to better people and inspire them to be better. And
Yeah.
what if I'm having a bad day? What if I'm having a bad week? And it
Yeah.
depends on how you're going to fall back behind me. And that's what I was thinking about too. So potential is definitely something to pay attention to, and I understand your side with.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there being with somebody that, I'm going to be a rapper in 10 years. Just trust me, I got a couple more albums out.
Yeah, I'm from
But-
Atlanta, so that's the theme.
Exactly. But at the same time, I feel like if you're with someone that you really trust and you can communicate with, you should be able to communicate with them and tell them like, hey, like, it's
Yeah.
not really working out. Like, fall back behind them and be able to push them forward rather than just being like, hey, you ain't got no potential. I'm out.
I
For
understand.
sure.
Yeah, I respect it.
All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
Mine essentially similar to them. You said like the potential thing, but what stands out to me is like, especially running a business full time. I'm humble and grateful. It's doing pretty well, but I know that at any given moment everything can go to crap. So
Yeah.
if I'm with a woman who's like, oh, I'm with you because you've realized your potential. What if everything goes to crap? Are you gonna be able to build me back up? Are you gonna be able to pull me up, saying, you know, you got this. Look what all you did. So
Yeah,
that's kind of what I think about.
I am not a ride or die. So
Every other dude should have popped the balloon from there. Like, you want a female that's gonna ride with you. Like, in her case, like, it seems like she just kind of wants somebody who's already there, figured it out. That's just fine. It's just cool. But just know what you're asking for and what you bring to the table at the same time. You feel me?
you know what I'm saying? I know that's what a lot of men want, you know. And that's not
All
to say
men
that
want it.
if I'm with someone and they fall on hard times,
Who don't
that
want to ride or die? Huh?
I'm not a ride or die. No.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Pop, pop,
it's not
pop.
to the point like if I'm with someone and they're falling on hard times, I'm gonna leave them. But at the same time, that if you're
No, you're not making sense. Now you're just throwing word salad out there, shorty. You just said you're a ride or die. You just said if they don't have potential, you're not gonna stay with them. Now you're saying if they have potential not achieving it, you're not gonna stay with them. But now you're saying, well, if they don't reach it, it's not like I'm gonna leave. Like, no, don't try to redact what you're saying. Now that you're getting all the pops, like, you're saying how you actually feel. Just stand on business. If you're not a ride or die, you're not none of that. You don't want to support a man. You don't want to believe in his future. Just say that. But just know most men need that. They need a mate to help them, to support them, to bring out the best version of themselves.
a man, there has to be ambition there. And I've just met too many men that have not. They need to be able to be self-sufficient and self-starters. I'm self-sufficient. I'm a self-starter, so that's what I look for. But I respect it.
Yeah.
This is a thing that I realize with a lot of older women, and controversial take. This is why a lot more men tend to lean towards a little bit younger than them, like 4 years, 5 years, somewhere around there, even 2, 3 years, is because she keeps saying, in my experience with dating men. So she's basing her future off of the past dude he went to. So as a guy dating an older woman, she's always going to judge you based off the past trauma and the past things that she's been through and deal with you accordingly, versus someone who's new or younger. They will give you more of a chance to prove yourself. You feel me? To each his own, you know what I mean? But with most older women, they hold their past experiences accountable to the next man, which personally, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have nice teeth too.
Thank you.
Okay, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I forgot. Is your name Erica?
Alexis.
See,
Do I look like an
can't-
Erica?
You do.
Oh, okay.
I can't be that interested because I forgot your name. So
Oh, okay.
when she was walking, I was like, "That's Erica," but it's Alexis.
It's Alexis.
I apologize. Yeah, that's why I apologize. I can't remember her name, so I can't be that interested.
Oh, okay, so you said you're not interested in what
Yeah,
you've been hearing.
If I remember her name, though, that's not. So
I understand.
I thought I heard
the,
Erica,
the
but you
feeling
said-
is mutual. I really don't date men with jewelry on their teeth. That's
Okay.
usually something that we do, but I get it. I understand, you know,
Absolutely.
your preference.
Tooth gems is for guys and girls. Like, if a guy had a diamond grill, would you not date that? If he had just a gold grill, would you not date that? Like, it's fine to have a preference, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool to have a preference, but tooth gems isn't a feminine thing, you know what I mean? It's teeth.
Thank you. Okay, if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Preston. I'm 29. I ended up popping the balloon because ride or die doesn't mean if you don't have bad time, you don't have potential. Ride or die means that if it go to hit the fan, you got me. You gonna ride until the wheels fall off. Because marriage is about a covenant where we're together no matter what. So like saying
Till
that you're
death
not a
do
ride
us
or die,
part.
that means you just go on. If I don't have it, you go to the next person that got it. So
Well, that's a shame. I thought I was really interested in you, and it's a shame that you think that. You know, again, personally,
This is what I mean by accountability. Like, she's taking literally none. He was listening to her very closely, and he came up with that response, and she's saying, I'm sorry that, like, you know what I mean? Like, come on now. That's exactly what ride or die means. When things hit the fan, are you going to be able to help me back up? Like, and she literally just said, I'm not going to stay around if you don't have it together. So he literally took what she said and rephrased it, and she's like, I'm sorry you feel that way. Like, it's not how he feels that way. It's what you said.
of course, we're not at marriage level yet. That's completely something different. I don't plan on leaving anybody just because they're falling on hard times. But again, as a woman, I have to secure myself and my future. So it is important that the person that I'm with is able to self-start and be self-sufficient. And I'm looking for leadership qualities. So that's why.
thanks. What's ride or die to you? What's ride or die?
Ride or die always has a negative connotation to me. I feel like it's some Bonnie and Clyde thing, and I feel like,
Off
I
your
want to be able to be in a
experience, your
position
old
where if my
ass.
man is doing something wrong, I could be like, yo, this is self-destructive, and he can listen to that and respect me for it. So that's why I personally connect ride or die to a negative connotation. So people say, you're ride or die? Absolutely not.
But can you say that's the incorrect ideology of that?
I don't think so, because everyone's perspective is different. So just how you think ride or die doesn't mean what it means. I think it means something different.
I agree.
So
We
it's a
live in-
shame. I thought we were matched, but
Perspective isn't
it's okay.
reality.
I
I
agree. We live
understand.
in a world of generalities. So I mean, the majority of rules. Ride or die means no matter what happens, I got your back.
Well, yeah, that's a man's perspective, and I respect it, but I'm a woman.
Now she's bringing gender into it. This is crazy. This is literally what I mean by accountability. Like, there's none being taken here. She's just dodging, deflecting, throwing it back on him, blaming it on gender. Like, shorty, you can objectively be wrong about something. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, but
Woman,
to her
and
it's
we
not.
think of it something differently. So
Security mostly, right? More security purpose.
it's just more so like this man's gonna do whatever, and I'm gonna stand by his side, and that's not how I operate my life. I want to be able to.
She's basing that
have
off
my partner
previous
respect,
experiences.
what I feel is going on. So if we're at a situation where I feel like he's taken out of control, he could listen to me, and then we don't have to go down that path. So, but ride or die to me means like you could do whatever, cheat, and I'm gonna just stick beside you because you're my man. And
That's
not.
different. That's not what we're talking about ride or die. That's different. That's way different.
What?
That's way
That's a
different.
man's perspective.
I would say
She is so non-agreeable. She can't be wrong about nothing. Like, there's multiple people telling you here what right or die is, and like how you said, it's based off generalities. Like, it has nothing to do with a man doing whatever and cheating, you just staying down and being there. That's not what right or die is, and you're basing that off of previous bad experiences. Now you're holding all these people accountable to it. Now it warped your perception of what right or die means, and you're sticking to it like it's fact. That.
Yeah.
Based off of what you're saying, I feel like you have the
Argumentative.
potential to be a ride or die, but you don't want to do it for the wrong person. So that's what you're afraid of. You're not afraid of ride or die. You're afraid of ride or die for the wrong man.
I'll
And
take
that's
that.
valid. That's valid.
For
I'll
sure.
take that, I guess.
He took the words right. He took the word right in my mouth.
I want to hear what he has to say because he was on.
That's what I'm going to say. Like, you literally took the words out of my mouth. I think
Okay.
you might be putting the ideology of it together different, because obviously somebody cheat, that's different.
Okay.
But ride or die is more of like, if like you lose your legs, baby, I got your back. Like, you feel me? Like,
How
I'll
many
be your
men say
legs.
women that lose their legs?
I mean, if I'm my wife, I'll be with her. I don't care what happens to her. I'm
It
with her.
sounds good.
I'm being real. with her.
It sounds good. It's
from
in
Alabama, man. I'm
theory.
from the
In
country.
theory, it sounds good. You know what I'm saying?
Alabama. They
But that's
what
what I said. I felt like we would have been a good match.
She's super
So I have to,
masculine.
I gotta respect it. It's okay. I want to hear from him though.
All right, bet. I might get another question later on.
All right, let's go over here. She wanted to hear from you. It
Yes,
sounded
your
like.
perspective.
On that whole like topic,
Yeah, what you were.
I
sorry to say.
respect it, because at the end of the day, like you was blunt with your words. You said from my perspective, this is what I
Yes, I'm
think
very
it
direct.
means. And at the end of the day, I can't change that. You got the reason why you feel like that based off your past relationships or whatever
Very
the case
true.
may be. So I just pray
See?
God helpfully put somebody in your life that meets those standards. Ain't nothing wrong with having those, because we live in a tough world now. Like,
Yeah.
you don't know what you bargain with, but they all come within. You
Yes.
just got to pay more attention to
I
yourself.
appreciate that,
You're
and I
gonna
wish
get
the
what
same for
want.
you too. So
God
thank you for
bless.
seeing it from
Always,
my lens.
always.
Let's go on over here. We did get a pop balloon. Why
we
did
were
we end
matching.
up popping?
We are. For me, it was the ride or die comment.
Okay.
What makes you think that a man isn't gonna listen to you in a ride or die situation?
I don't know. I think it's based off of past
Experiences.
experiences. Of course, I don't want to project that.
You see, I don't be saying this stuff just to say it, you know what I mean? A lot of older women base their future off past experiences, and it warps your reality. You get one bad experience, now it warps your whole reality, and you're blaming it on the man's perspective and this and that and the third. Like, no, you had one bad experience that warped your whole everything. Now you're moving forward according to that, which is good in some cases, but when it comes to dating and you start warping every little piece of how you think and how you do things, that's not a good trait to have. Let me know what you guys think about this one down below, because they're all getting their piece in. She's going down the line for everybody. Let me know what you guys think. What's a ride or die? Is she saying what she's saying correct? Do you feel like what the guys are saying correct? Let me know what you think down below. And do you think it's a gender perspective thing too?
onto a new prospect, but it's something that I do keep in the back of my mind, you know, when I am dating and meeting people. So buzzwords like ride or die, you know, other buzzwords of submissive, some people use it out of context, and it's not under the covenant of God, you know what I'm saying? So
You're
people are
definitely using
asking
that out of
for
context.
submissive
Then.
women.
Now she's bringing in
Right,
God.
you're not a leader. What am I submitting to? We're not both submitting under God. So for me, ride or die does have that negative connotation. And I'm not looking to be in a whirlwind thing, you know. Healthy love is boring. Healthy love is safe. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to feel like, oh my God, what is he gonna do today? You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for that security, that safety net, that blanket. And ride or die doesn't give me that, personally.
I respect that. You're
Yeah.
beautiful, though.
Thank you. I thought we had a little matching situation going on, but I wish you the best.
Me too.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's get back over here. So, does look like that is all of our balloons popped.
Yes, it was a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, guys, let's go ahead and give it up for her. I'm gonna take this. Thank you.
All right, y'all. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this one. It was pretty interesting. She was a little bit argumentative, masculine. You can kind of tell, and she's basing a lot of her new experiences off the past, which is fine. Everyone, to each his own. Everyone has their right to think how they think. However, like a lot of what the men were saying, they were telling them outright what they want and how they feel. And she had like a comeback for everything, blame it on God, blame it on gender, man's perspective, a bunch of different things. Let me know who you guys agree with. Let me know if you guys think that she was right. Let me know if you guys think that the guys are right. Just let me know anything. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.